Hello, Archard.
For some reason, there you go. Your audio should come up now.
Oh.
And why is my gameplay suddenly not working?
Oh no.
That's fine. No, I got it.
Okay.
My gameplay audio is working now. Scuff. Great start. Anyway,
it's not a good game unless there's scuff. I probably shouldn't show the code live on stream, huh?
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, howdy, people.
Hello, everyone.
Some V's.
What do we want? Do we want first term? Do we want second term?
Second term.
Yeah, we've got to have the DLC characters. Full game,
Yeah.
I assume?
I assume so, yeah. I mean, I love the full game.
Yeah.
But, hi everyone. I am here with the lovely Appleseed.
Hi, that's me!
Little Appleseed. And this is actually the first time we're talking, like, to each other.
Yeah! We've messaged back and forth, like, a whole bunch, but this is the first time we've actually, like, talked. Just kind of wild. And for folks on my end who don't know who this lovely is, this is Charity Goblin Ruby.
Hi!
Ruby's such a sweetheart. And I'm honestly really excited because I've been wanting to do something with Ruby for ages.
Yeah, yeah, and we've been planning to collab since I started streaming. Since before I started streaming.
Yeah. I don't even remember when we first planned to do stuff, but then it's just like, you know, it never really happened.
Yeah, and so now we finally got around to doing it. This is what we plan to do. We plan to go to prom.
Yeah, you know, live out my fantasies.
Don't worry, I didn't have any memorable proms either.
I mean, I went to my prom, but it wasn't good.
I did too.
Like...
Yeah, same. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Pardon me for bothering with the intrusive question, but...
I've got to go with my being Oz here. Oz is always the character that I pick.
I see.
Because I just think they're adorable.
I always pick Blue. Vicky is awesome, but I always just name her after myself.
Oh yeah, I probably should have just named Oz Apple, but whatever.
No. Apple.
There we go.
Yeah, well... So I have the uwu. If you hear me randomly uwu throughout stream, that's I have my routines turned on. So
that's
many
okay.
New followers.
I can uwu too. It'll just sound awful for everyone. It's fine.
You're so damn cute, Apple. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, see? Lulu's doing it for me. Uwu. Let's uwu speech.
I actually need to turn you down because you actually peak my audio.
I'm sorry. I'm really bad for that. I peak my own audio constantly.
You're fine. There we go. That should be better. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge.
The Monster Prom!
I love all the doodles here of all the...
They were so cute. I love them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you've got to endure several minutes of uwu speech.
Goblin noises. If you want to do goblin noises, now's the time. Where are all these followers coming from?
They're coming...
They all must be from your community, like...
I don't know. I don't know who's following you. I can't confirm.
Deadling? I don't know. I'll get you a list later.
Okay. But... I doubt all of them are from me. Some probably just are because you're wonderful. Like...
Maybe.
I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
Yo.
Miranda, my beloved! I love Miranda so much. I've actually cosplayed her before.
Really?
Yeah! Like, several
awesome.
years back when Monster Prom first came out.
Awesome.
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
Your uwu voice is just too damn cute, by the way.
I'm glad.
Polygeist. 22?
22?
A party goes with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
Oh, my girl.
Yeah. Amy LaVey. 21. A fearless demon with a taste of destruction and a love for fire. Liam wait.
Lion Court, I think?
Is it Lion Court?
I don't know.
The Lion Court? 400XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hinted the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe. Forever?
Question mark?
Yeah. She's my favorite, by the way.
Oh, she's so cute.
Cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to an ultimate fangirl. She's me, literally. Calculestra Hewlett-Packard, or Hewlett-Packard, version 1.0. Sorry if I'm a little distracted, chat. There's going to be a lot of reading tonight, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get to all of you, but Leo can tell me if I missed anyone. A library computer who has become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. It's with all the follows! Welcome, everyone! I hope you have a good time tonight.
Bombard Ruby.
Orblin.
Bombard Ruby with follows.
That's just shrimp.
Just drown her.
Yeah, I bet they are, Leo. 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who?
But who?
We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and the even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever!
That's...
All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways.
What made a tweet about me? Is that where all these followers are coming from?
Somewhat. I mean...
Anyway, continue. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted.
No, it's all good. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Oh no.
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves.
Hell yeah.
Let's start.
Who goes first?
If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? A curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time, their partner was a wild panther in disguise.
It's something you need to know. I love the fucking corner.
The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets that feel the need to explain them in detail. You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years.
That's kind of like a curse.
A little bit. Gonna say the panther in disguise.
That's amazing. I'm going with the radiation.
It's a classic. If you could go back in time, what's one thing you'd tell your younger self? Why should we assume silly younger me needs advice? I've grown up to have a fucking time machine, so I must have done something right. Fuck younger me, we're going straight to Woodstock, baby. I'd tell myself not to teach that robot how to fall in love, as romantic as it might have seemed at the moment. It started the robot revolution of 2037.
2037.
Way worse than the much more positive robot sexual revolution of 2043. Advise myself not to buy a time machine. Worst investment ever. They turned out to be the block booster of 2032. I tell myself not to teach that robot to fall in love.
They don't have my actual answer here, so I'm going to do younger self.
If you were a D&D character, what would be your class? They don't have Druid on here, what the fuck?
Party Smith.
Fanfic bard. I love the idea of a bard that just performs fan fiction.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
awesome.
really funny, actually.
Oh, that's
Get
hilarious.
fucked, druids. Hey, no. I'd be a good boy.
I like how it's clear who these are supposed to be.
Yeah, it always is. I don't even know who I'm trying to romance, but if you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be?
Rainbows and gummy bears.
I feel like that's actually most accurate to me.
Kasumi, success.
Double
Double
creme
cream.
de- Too fancy. Meat. I'm
Like
gonna
how
go.
plutonium is just.
I'm gonna go rainbows and gummy bears.
Give me success.
Okay,
Where you headed?
I get to start us out. I'm gonna go to the library to make some money.
Playing poker.
Yeah. Day you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. After all that, you decide to look for a spot outside the school a spot outside of the school where to get some good sunbathing.
That is definitely a sentence they wrote.
Yeah, that felt broken to say.
I think it is. I don't think that's grammar.
But you fail to focus on your sunbathing since you see Scott and Miranda deep in conversation.
Holy shit, Amber! Wait, oh no, sorry, that's just one gift sub. You've gifted a grand total of 30. That's fucking
Gosh
nuts.
dang! Yo, Amber, wanna spread the wealth? I'm just teasing. You don't have to. But
It's a sports game thing, Miranda. I think I'm a good boy, but there's something that just gets me growling when I see that opposing team.
Oh, Scott, believe me, I understand better than you may think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people.
Air people?
Yes, Scott, obviously the air people. I know I've told you about them before. They're the sworn enemy of the mer people, and they must all be destroyed if they refuse to accept our superiority.
Yeah.
Yes, Lulu, I did see that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Oh wow, all of that? That sounds really hard.
Amber, I was teasing, but thank you for gifting a sub to Judy. You didn't have to. That's very sweet. I was just teasing.
It will be.
Leo's such a doll.
They're a horrible, ruthless nation of feathery socialists who refuse to bend a knee no matter how many times my father invades.
They're socialists.
They don't like guacamole, Scott.
Fruit salad,
Always me.
yummy, yummy.
And Amber, thank you for subbing yourself. I appreciate it.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Rock on. Thanks for supporting all the good gobos out there, Amber.
Yeah, support all the gobos. There's so many lovely gobos out there.
They eat the crusts of their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They wear socks with sandals.
Socks with sandals.
And fanny packs.
You totally cut out there. You went too high.
I know, my voice is so bad for that.
Oh man, that's a pretty scary enemy, Miranda. What are the mer people gonna do about it?
That's a great question, Scott. We've tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive.
It's really weird that wouldn't sway the air people, but maybe you can step in and help. Scott and Miranda probably have different takes on what the best strategy would be, so think hard about it, about what you pitch.
Reach a truce, use your great cheerleading skills to put an end to this feud. Well, I don't have very good charm, and that sounds pretty charming. Or wipe them out, make the Air Kingdom the Mer Kingdom by flooding the entire sky. I guess that?
Why, yes! Of course! That's a brilliant idea, Apple. It's almost as if you know the old adage from my kingdom. If you can't bring your enemy underwater to drown them in the Mer Kingdom, bring the Mer Kingdom to their kingdom and drown them there!
That logic. Ooh, that's a good adage, Miranda. Also, what's an adage?
I love Miranda. I love her so much.
She's good.
No time to explain, Scott. Let's start Operation Flood the Entire Sky. Here, take a bucket full of water. Glory to the Mer people.
Hooray!
They both start throwing water to the sky, which naturally falls to the ground again, forming a small puddle.
In my mind, this worked differently.
That's amazing. No, Miranda, look! The water is covering like a third of an inch of the sky!
That's the ground, Scott.
No, now that's underwater, and before it was above water, so it was technically part of the sky, just a very low part of the sky. His logic is flawless.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
Oh, I see. It is true. Let's fill the buckets. Sooner or later, we will fill the whole sky. You're right.
Yeah, I'm a glass half full guy, or should I say, a sky half full guy. Wink!
Nothing's more attractive than someone who actively, when winking, goes, wink!
Oh, you just said wink out loud? That's really charming.
No time for compliments, Miri. Apple, let's flood the skies!
Huzzah!
You spend several hours throwing water into the sky with little to no effect. Still, it seems Miranda thinks you're a warfare genius. Huzzah! You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
That's hilarious.
Love that.
What? I don't remember what each of them, like... I'm going to... Fuck it, I'll go to class. That day, you listen to your elders and learn a valuable lesson. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school.
Supposed
not
to
at
be.
my high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Hey.
You're trying to focus on your own love life, but the sloppy makeout sounds coming from Violet and Tate are making it difficult. You want to do her or you want me to do her?
I could do Vera if you want to do Zoe.
I'll do Zoe, yeah.
Take that
And then
somewhere else.
We'll switch off on the side characters.
Yeah, sure. Take that somewhere else. My snakes will never be able to digest their food if they have to watch this disgusting display.
Yeah, and my fanfiction muse is running for the hills. How am I supposed to write romance when the two of you are making it look so unappealing?
No surprise you're alone.
Well. Sounds like somebody is a little bit jealous of our amazing, perfect, wonderful relationship. We're not bothering anyone. You commented on my fanfiction, still not as romantic as Every Day with My bae. And then a bunch of heart eye emojis and stars. Also, the kimono emoji.
What is the kimono emoji supposed to mean?
Why did you comment the kimono emoji?
Zoe's just as concerned as I am. You see, Zoe, this is why it's better to be a strong, independent nightmare creature. Terrifying women terrify women.
You want to take this?
Yeah, sure. We could just alternate. That probably makes it
Yeah.
easiest.
For
You
the
don't
side.
know what you're talking about. Ruby, you're always trying to romance your classmates in various unlikely ways.
It's a couple of verses, a pair of people who don't understand the joys of being in a couple. Go on and be the tiebreaker. Well, if Zoe and Vera don't want to be in a relationship, it's gonna be hard to get them in a relationship with you. Time to convince one of them. Zoe, when you're in a relationship, you can do silly couple costumes for Halloween. Oh, why does that sound like... That sounds like fun.
I'm
Like peanut butter and jelly or puberty and shame?
I'm trying to picture what puberty and shame looks like. I don't know.
Vera, historically, the only reason why people married was tactical alliances and increasing the wealth of both families. So really, marriages are a great way of I'm going with Zoe. Yeah! I'm fun! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes! This is exactly why I became a high school girl!
To do couples Halloween costumes? That's oddly specific.
Yes! I'm trusting with your love and salt and pepper, a key and lock, raisins and an air conditioner. What? Windows and a door, a bulletin board and a water fountain.
I love Zoe's very
so-
specific ships.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're just listing whatever you see.
Ooh, couples costume ideas going to Violet and Tate, or Miranda and Damien, or Liam and Damien, Calculaster and Scott, Calculaster and Miranda.
Now you're just listing our classmates.
Of course, if you can't cosplay as your own classmates, how the hell are you gonna cosplay anyone else? Can I get an amen? Amen! That got me. Of course Zoe is RuPaul's Drag Race fan. Point is, you made her super happy. Maybe one day she'll cosplay the couple of Zoe and Ruby. +2 creativity, +1 charm to you. Let's trade places. Challenge.
Challenge?
Challenge.
Challenge. I don't know what sound a giraffe makes.
I do, but that's because I watched the South Park movie. God damn it. That joke is so bad. Anyway.
Yeah, I have no idea what sound a giraffe makes.
I'll send you that clip later. Do you want me to take it, or
I need you to make that sound again, just for my own. Yeah, no, you can have that, but I just. That sound
But yeah,
is
Lock and Key
wonderful.
couples costume's amazing. Anyway.
Let's go.
Oh, who am I sitting with? Ooh, do I want to... Wait, how much money do I have? 5. I'll go later. You sit down with Scott and Zoe just as Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she brought for lunch. You're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming.
Oh, I guess right now I could take Scott if you want.
Yeah, take Scott, and I'll continue with Zoe.
Whoa, Zoe, what are you eating? Is it pizza? I love pizza.
No, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat Sanity.
Yeah, you know, the Sanity only diet. You haven't heard of that one?
Yeah.
I've heard it's supposed to be really good for you. Oh, Sanity! I bet that's chock full of protein.
Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier. So when I come to school, I pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead.
So smart. What does Sanity taste like?
Well, you know when you're sucking the marrow out of the ethereal bone fragment harvested from the carcass of a rival deity you've slain?
I don't think I've ever eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks.
No. Let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tears filtered through its mother's severed scalp while an orchestra plays a tuneless melody on instruments of flesh?
I've had pizza. Is that close?
Yes, Scott. Yes, it is.
Meh.
Not really. It's more like cashews and shrimp.
Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I try some? Can I?
Well, it's not really for mortals. But Scott looks so excited. You've got to figure out a way to resolve this situation. Scott's sanity is extremely high in cholesterol. That's a smart answer. But what if Scott uses this? And that sounds like fun. I'm going with Scott's sanity is extremely high in cholesterol.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Cholesterol? The original C word?
Also, eating sanity would cause your brain to invert, mutilating it like a thumbless chimpanzee angrily peeling an orange.
Jesus. That sounds sort of bad too, but what I'm really worried about are my arteries.
God.
Cashew me, bro!
You happily oblige. 1 cashew, shrimp, and weaponized hot sauce cocktail coming right up.
Oh wow, this food looks like a tiny crime scene. Down the hatch!
That's a lot of hot sauce, Scott. Are you sure your mortal mouth can...
My mouth exploded! It caught on fire and exploded. Normal mouth for Scott!
No, Scott, I can still see your mouth.
But I can't see my mouth, and whose mouth is it supposed to be? Mine! So if I can't see it, it's not real!
Oh, hey, dude. I can't talk. My mouth exploded, so I don't have a mouth anymore.
Sorry, can't talk.
Scott sits quietly for the rest of the lunch period, growing progressively redder and sweatier, while you enjoy a nice time with Zoe. Nice. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. I appreciate you all so much, but I'm kind of distracted since this is a lot of reading and a lot of insanity.
Yay. I'm gonna sit with my girl and also Liam. The table you chose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other.
Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you?
What? Of course not! That would be barbaric!
That's you.
Yeah. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any?
First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving?
Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
Ugh, I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. I love her sailor outfit, by the way.
Oh, she's so
cute.
Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could take pictures of without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself.
Oh my god.
Maybe you should start this madness, Liam.
You might have a point there. For too long, I've needlessly ordered off the cafeteria menu, leaving my food untouched, even as I take the most artistic grabs. I justified the wastefulness by the intense artistic merit of my photographs, but I need compromise no longer. Finally, I can have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too. Still, Miranda, this makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive.
Oh, you're just jealous of how cute my serfs are. Eat up, little guys! I'm not full yet! Why does this feel like a fetish thing?
I feel like it is too. And I would say Monster Camp 2 is a lot more lewd than this.
Oh, 100%.
Because it is. We're playing that next time.
When we have more time. Because Monster Camp, I feel, is longer.
It is. I did a 3-hour stream with Atsumori. You know who that is?
Yeah, I know Atsumori.
Yeah, I did a 3-hour stream with him and my wife for Monster Camp, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I did Monster Camp like very early on when I started VTubing. And Monster Prom too.
Fair.
Like the first big collab I organized was Monster Prom.
Yeah. The lunch interactions are unique, as you could tell from the indicators.
Dorina, thank you so much for following! Welcome to the orchard! I hope I pronounced that right. I feel like I butchered it. I'm sorry if I did.
Again, thank you to all my new followers. I know I haven't really been paying attention or calling you all out, but you all deserve thanks, gratitude, and have a fun, fantastic filled stream, and enjoy, please.
Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? Do they put an IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever, she's happy.
That's very pleasant. Challenge!
Challenge!
A brand, say
Okay.
your choice, outline.
A brand.
Adidas.
Samsung.
By orders, intriguing it would be. Wait.
Produce
If
their
the-
own TV show. A
I
Samsung.
feel like Samsung has,
Yeah,
and it wasn't that interesting.
Samsung would probably be really boring.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I'm picturing for
But Adidas would be a sports channel, right? Like they do sports news.
it would either be a sports channel, but what I'm actually picturing is just a really shitty cartoon with like talking shoes.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Yeah.
I find that idea really charming.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down with that.
Yeah, so I'll give that to you.
This is so neat. Hell yeah. Again,
Whoops.
thank you to more for more subs. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're in Surgeon. The monster games monopolize the available brain space in the best way. You're right. I still haven't played Monster Road Trip. Is that one any good? Does anyone have any thoughts on that?
So I got it thinking it'd be another Monster Prom game. It really isn't. It's a choose your own adventure in its own sense. It's not exactly a dating game.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, posture check. All right, I stopped my shrimping.
Cars, but with shoes is absolutely what it would be.
Let's see. I don't want to go to night classes. I'm going to the library. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC, mining some bitcoins. Wow, I must be making a lot of money. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Thank you for the follow. Holy shit! James with the raid party of 3. Thank you so much, Jimmy, I appreciate you so much. Welcome, everyone. I am Charity Goblin Ruby, and all the money that gets donated to me goes straight to charity. 2 gift subs from Not David. Thank you. Or sorry, no, you subbed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much, Not David. It's nice to see you in here. These are actually real life friends of mine. And actually, nobody has really any idea how it really works, which is true. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which, unfortunately, is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. I've read a whole half page of a non-fiction book, and I feel like my brain's going to explode. I hate studying. Ugh, gross. Now, no one has even made out once in this math textbook.
Honestly, that's math's biggest crime. Not enough makeout sessions.
Yeah.
I do
That's
like
true.
books, though. They can take you anywhere in the world. So when you pee on them, it's like you're marking your territory across the planet.
Jimmy, I'm playing Ruby, and this is my friend Appleseed.
Hi!
She is playing Oz or Appleseed. Anyway. That explains the wavy, crispy texture and pungent odor of a lot of your used textbooks. You wonder if it's worth trying to correct his error when... Dimitri!
Oh, yes, I love Dimitri.
Oh, should I? Oh, you're doing the other himbo, I'll do Dimitri.
Okay.
That's right. It is I, Dimitri. And may I just add,
Hello,
your
Jimmy
abs are looking especially lickable today. What? Okay. Weird, but okay.
I think his entire character thing is that he's just supposed to be a hot vampire.
Yeah. Endless deity of horror and chaos, deadly and charming beast person, do join me on the dark side. Oh, the
Coven!
Yes!
I love the Coven.
Yeah, she's my go-to for Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp.
Yeah, honestly, I never really was huge on Joy in this game. But in Monster
she's
Camp,
so hot
yeah, honestly, she really grew on me.
FYI, she's my goth goals. Anyway.
Counterpoint.
Do not. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Well, it just, I guess it kind of makes sense if you're voicing Dimitri, right?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Dimitri, you made a fatal error in this plan. You have approached our classmates in the middle of the library, where they're hard at work studying. They'll never listen to your pitch.
Oh, yikes. Actually, we were getting super bored with studying. So, Dimitri, go ahead and tell us your thing, I guess. Nope. If you let Dimitri woo them to the dark side, how will you woo them to prom? Also, blah, 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 end of the world, the right thing, whatever. I definitely fell in love with Joy in the camp of Monster Prom. Yeah. And I am ignoring that other question because that is not important for this stream. Sure, the dark side sounds cool, but the commute is terrible. Why'd you in the dark side when you could join the Mark side?
What is the Mark side? I'm so curious.
What? Okay.
Oh no!
Not so creative.
Oh,
The
I'm
Mark
sorry.
side! No, it's fine. No, I was curious too. What's that? Suddenly a funny little man with a weak smile and enormous watery eyes appears from nowhere. Hi, he says, I'm Mark.
I'm gonna draw a Mark after this.
Oh, God. I hear you're thinking of joining my side, he says. That's great news. You know what would be even better news? If you also shared a bunch of your cool, fun, personal information with me. Oh, God. Who are you? Who are all of your friends? What's your blood type? How do you feel about Bran? Would you like to give me access to your location? Goddamn.
I'm scared and confused.
Oh, hi, Mark. Thank you, Leia.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Awesome, says Mark. Those are definitely emotions. Would you like to feel more of them?
What does that mean? No.
Well, too bad. Here's some news specifically calibrated to make you... Oh, it's Mark Zuckerberg!
Oh my god.
It's Mark Zuckerberg!
Oh, that makes
That's the joke.
sense. Obviously.
You feel angry and sad. It might even be true.
Cool.
Zoe, make him go away.
I can't, Scott. He's even more powerful than the eldritch energy which sustains me. This is a cursed place now.
Boring.
Our only hope is to sacrifice Ruby to Mark's unquenchable info thirst. No!
Oh
No, Sock, don't take me. Everyone hurriedly straps you to a chair and injects you with truth serum. You tell Mark all of your most embarrassing childhood memories. He sells them to 15 different companies. You lose -2 smarts, -1 fun. No!
Oh, no! Sacrifice Charity Goblin Ruby.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Guys, I can't believe
It took
Ruby
me a second,
died
and then I
live on
realized.
stream.
It took me a second. I did not realize that was Mark Zuckerberg until they said the information.
I think I've encountered that before, and I have never realized that. Okay, let's go. Let's get some charm.
It's like losing insight in Bloodborne. Yeah.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. In the next round, you find yourself on a team with Zoe, Miranda, Dahlia, and the amalgam of fungus and fur that calls itself Violet and Tate. You're losing.
I'll stop all these dodgeballs with my face!
Yes, good. Stand in front of me so that nothing ruins my expertly coiffed hair. And Zoe, go over there and, I don't know, eat their brains or something.
No can do, friendo. Too busy laughing at all this failure and imagining everybody naked. Plus my popcorn's almost ready.
Zoe radiating that horny energy.
I mean, yeah, she's literally just me. Anyway.
No, you're doing this all wrong. We can see so clearly what this team's problem is.
Is it that we're bad at dodgeball?
Of course not.
Since I'm doing...
Yeah, if you want to do Dahlia, I can take
Yeah, I'll do
Violet and
Dahlia,
Tate.
and then you'll take... Yeah.
It's that you're bad at relationships. It's so obvious. Dahlia has the perfect sports body, but no understanding of tactics.
I'll tactics you right in the mouth!
Miranda is a natural leader, but her frail figure makes her unfit for team athletics. I wear my brittle bones with pride as proof of noble inbreeding.
Wow. Okay.
But if they were to fuse into a single being, they would be unstoppable! You know, you might have a point. Princess Muscles, will you join your brawn with my brains?
Sure, I can do that. I think I saw it on TV once.
Time seems to freeze as Dahlia and Miranda spontaneously burst into dance. They gyrate, sashay, and pirouette towards each other until Dahlia picks up Miranda and puts her on her shoulders.
Love is in the air.
It's just as we thought. The power of their love has made them into unstoppable on the dodgeball court. They are obliterating the competition with a combination of keen strategic insight and raw muscularity.
Want to draw fan art, but can't look away.
Fusion! Ha! Yes!
I'm sure there's plenty of fan art of those two.
Love really does conquer. Uh-oh.
Hey guys, the game is over. We won. You can stop subjugating the other team now. I mean it. Hey, stop establishing a police state and ruling it with an iron fist. That's not what the gym is for.
You took a brilliant tactical brain and also gave her muscles.
Yeah. Ah, jeez, they've gone mad with power. If we don't do something to separate them, we're doomed.
Hell yeah, you're great at fucking shit up. You hatch a devious plan.
Oh, you're right, that is a Dirty Dancing reference. With Miranda and Dahlia. Or,
You know what they say, three's a crowd. Invite a third wheel to come and ruin their fusion. Remind Miranda that if she really wants to follow Violet and Tate's advice, she should make sure to feed on her host's brain. gonna go with this one.
What's
So
this
smart.
you say? I must feast upon my host's delicious brain to grow even more powerful?
Hell yeah. Hey, it's always worked for me.
And me! And Tate too!
Tate's face twitches in a momentary grimace, but calms again as he raises a slow, painful thumbs up.
Marvelous! Good thing I brought my brain-eating spoon with me. A lady is never without the proper silverware.
Wait, I thought she didn't eat. Whoa, hey, stop putting the grapefruit spoon in my ear. Well, that wasn't part of the deal.
It's not a grapefruit spoon. Its proper name is the Argent Lobotomizer.
Goddamn. Oh, that's so good. That is so good.
Now put me back on your shoulders so I can eat your brain!
No! Look at yourself, Miri. Look at what you've become. This fusion is tearing us apart.
My word, you're right. I've become what I despise most in the world. Someone who actually eats food!
There it is. There.
Forgive me, Dahlia. I went mad with power. And to the rest of you, I apologize if we subjugated you a bit too zealously.
Hey, no worries. All the memories of you two sweatily riding each other around the gym have my spank bank talked up for the rest of the week.
Jesus!
Wow.
I
Yeah, she literally is me.
I honestly thought, like, I did not remember Zoe being this overtly sexual. I remember her being horny,
Yeah.
but
she's a
like,
tentacle monster.
goddamn! Yeah, girl has no
Yeah.
chill, which honestly, kind of respect.
Agreed.
Good to know. Meanwhile, you managed to wring +2 smarts and +1 boldness out of the situation.
That weekend.
Something happened
Something
to
happened too.
me.
Alright.
You're out of the club having a great time when suddenly you become acutely aware of the inevitability of your own death. You think you're having an existential crisis, but it's actually just Zoe. She coalesces from a murky soup of all your darkest thoughts. It's cute! Oh my god.
Her anime
Oh
shirt.
my god. Oh my god,
What's
I
up?
love her.
What's up, Apple? Enjoying your weekend? That's cool. That's cool. Followed off on. Finally making a stream. Thank you. Thank you for the follows. I always appreciate it. Listen, I gotta ask you something about Ruby. You know, the one with the very nice butt and also probably a personality?
Oh, she thinks you have a nice butt!
Hell yeah.
Also, Kelsey, we're absolutely effing monsters.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Soul. Welcome, chat. We've been hanging around for a couple weeks, and I have to admit there's a spark there, but... Well, if I'm going to ship myself with someone, I'm
Hey,
not gonna
Kelsey.
half-ass it, you know? Like, I'm gonna expect them to get into all the weird shit I'm a fan of. Magical girl anime, tentacle porn, the look of a man's face as his last shred of sanity escapes through his ears, like wisps of screaming smoke. Hell yeah, I'm into all that shit. But I'm not, selfish. I want to get into whatever Ruby is into, too. I just want to know what I'm getting into as far as fandoms are concerned. I don't want to have to invest in like, Sonic the Hedgehog Space Jam mashups or something. So, what's Ruby a fan of, do you know? Are you gonna screw me here?
Super cool bus driver trading cards, or super lame bus driver trading cards. I like that it's not even, sometimes it's hard to tell But this is just super cool.
No,
or
this
super
one's
lame.
hard for me because she could flip it.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
That's true. I don't want to screw you over here. I'm gonna be real.
I
But-
actually have no answer.
I want to say just super cool. Lame. She wants lame. I don't know if she does. I don't know if it's just that simple. I don't know if she likes
Because-
lame or...
I don't know if she likes bus driver trading cards. Go with lame.
Are you sure?
No, but go with lame.
I don't know if I trust that.
I don't either. Why is this one so hard? Because
I didn't
the
think
issue
it was
is that-
hard, but then you put doubt in my brain.
Because bus driver makes it sound so.
But they're super cool.
Yeah, then do super cool.
Okay,
I don't trust either of them.
there we go.
There we go. Okay,
There was a little heart.
OMG, Ruby is a Bustafarian too?
Bustafarian.
Bustafarian, actually, but yeah. Well, I know what kind of bus that I like, but. Well, I have to compare collections. I've got all of history's greatest bus drivers. You lied to me, Dorian. Anyway. Bus driver Efren, bus driver Jewel, the acid rap sensation known as Bus Driver. I tried to get a card signed by our school's very own bus driver, Otto Wolfman. Oh my fucking god, that's a Simpsons reference. His name's a Simpsons reference. Because the bus driver in The Simpsons is Otto Man.
Finster,
It's
you will
just Otto
also
Wolfman.
follow me while offline? Oh, thank you.
But his hands are permanently glued to the steering wheel by a mummy's curse. I wonder if Ruby has a signed copy from back before Otto raided that tomb. I can't wait to ask. Thanks for the inside scoop, Apple. As a show of gratitude, please take this. It's my spiciest bus driver trading card.
Yo, Drazov, raiding with a party of one. Hello. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Hi,
Dead.
hi. How are you doing?
Oh my god, the mummy's curse is also... Wait, is it? Is that character just one big Simpsons reference?
Probably. A lot of the characters in this game are just references. Hello, Raiders. How you doing? How was your stream, Drazov? Hope it was good. We are playing Monster Prom today with the lovely Charity Goblin
Yeah.
Ruby.
And for those in my chat, we are here with Appleseed, Lil Appleseed.
That's
Please
me.
go follow her. She is an awesome streamer who I've been meaning to collab with since way before I started streaming.
forever.
Yeah. Lilith X Kill. Thank you for following. Anyway, let us continue.
Spiciest bus driver trading card. So he hands you what appears to be a photograph of a bus wearing a thong. Juicy. You gain +3 charm.
Yeah,
Thursday's
Yeah.
your short story night. That sounds lovely, Drazov.
let's trade places. Challenge.
Challenge! Everyone chooses something bad.
Oh, hold on. How bad are we going?
Yeah, how? What's the scale here?
Yeah.
Are we going like,
Uh,
I don't know. Is it bad in the terms of like, I don't like tomatoes, tomatoes are bad, or is it bad in terms of Hitler? Like, what's the scale here?
Yeah. Let's keep it safe for work, but we can go any level of bad.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
Michael Jackson's music video for bad.
God damn it!
You didn't expect that one.
I did not! Alright, played? The song Something Bad from the musical Wicked.
Alright, let's go.
Also, hi, Dad. Player
A
orders.
badass, a criminal called Mike the Bad?
The Bad Johnson. Or Mike the Something
Michael-
Bad Johnson.
I just can't.
Also, Dora Pina, if you like musicals, will get along swimmingly.
Oh my god.
I
My
know
wife
I am
loves
the,
musicals.
like,
I need to introduce you. Anyway.
I know I'm the
I
druid
think
fruit
you
goblin.
win this one. I think you win this.
No, I know I'm the druid, like, fruit goblin, but I feel like my actual thing should be, like, the musical theater goblin.
I mean, fair.
Wanted, Mike the Bad Johnson, reward of, like, $2 and a Twix.
Why is this so funny?
Okay, I'm gonna get more money. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 10,000 money, or 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only plus 2 money.
It's the high school experience we all wish we had. Yeah.
As you wander around talking to yourself like a weirdo, you notice Miranda walking around talking to herself like a weirdo. She seems to be addressing an imaginary crowd.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Oh, hello. I was just practicing my royal wave for when I'm crowned prom queen. I feel there is a lot to be learned before I ascend the throne. Naturally, as a princess, I'm already great at wearing crowns, talking to cute animal friends, quelling rebellions through excessive force, and singing sweetly. But I lack administrative experience. I have never so much as issued a decree. I wonder what my first should be.
You don't have the heart to tell her that the role of prom queen doesn't come with sovereignty. Maybe you should just give her some suggestions instead. Death, it's not quite a monster girl dating sim,
It kind of is.
but it also kind of is. The best way I can describe it is take, like, a monster people dating sim and mix it with Mario Party.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got, like, the kind of going to different places element of Mario Party.
And
the
thanks for the gift
potentially
sub, Amber.
fucking people over. Taxes. Taxes are fun, or paint every student pink.
That's definitely going off your fun stat, painting every student pink.
And I have very bad fun. But I have lots of money. And taxes sounds like money.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's fun? What?
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 Were they both fun?
I mean, it did
Oh no,
say
pink is creative.
taxes
Pink's
are
creative.
fun. I just figured that was money. Oh, I should have done pink. Oh, I'm dumb.
Taxation without representation? It's not bad, but I feel as though it's been done before. I don't want my first decree to be cliché. I want it to be spectacular. Such as, perhaps, a requirement that each student write a term paper on the ways in which I am divine, or sing a ballad in my honor.
Wow, I should have you guys sing a ballad in my honor.
Yeah.
I can have each of them compose an entire through-sung musical about each one of my toes.
Don't do that. If you want to come with me with an entire through-sung musical, go for it, but not about my toes.
Or I can make them bring me puppies, or I can make them into puppies.
Death, I don't know if you're on writing a musical or if you're on writing a musical about my toes.
Depends. Does he have a foot kink? A
Ugh.
foot fetish?
I don't know if you know much about me and my hatred of feet.
Oh, don't worry, I hate him too, but...
Why would I ever
Anyway.
choose taxes? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was done.
Okay. Puppies or cupcakes are harsher penalties for treasonous thoughts or puppies. She has a point. Puppies are pretty awesome. And now she's
Yep.
on her phone ordering baby golden doodles by the dozen. Which sounds amazing, but from the unimpressed look she's shooting you, you'll have to be your own cuddly pal. You lose -2 charm and 1 fun.
Let's go.
Oh no,
Alright,
I'm so not fun.
go to the auditorium. Let's go. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Oh, I'm too poor for this. Oh, it's 10. I only have 7 monies. The cursed lock of... let's see. I don't want any of the event ones. Let's see. Creativity. You know... Or, no. What?
Yeah, I forgot that was an item. It's for a secret ending with Mira, I think.
Yeah. A very special note for you.
No refunds.
Yeah, who would want to save money for
Hi, Caitlin!
college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Let's trade places.
Challenge!
Challenge.
Everybody chooses an animal. Blue whale!
Arctic shrew.
How strongly you would avoid eating the selected animal. People do eat whale meat.
Shrews just like aren't that filling. They're tiny.
Yeah.
I think I win technically.
I think you win just by the sheer fact that you wouldn't get anything from it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if people hear my cat screaming.
Holy shit.
Belly.
5 subs. Thank you, Mel's Wild World.
Yo!
Alright. Fucking wolf packs up here.
Oh, I
and
love
then
the wolf pack.
there's my other girl. The monster.
The Slayer? I love the Slayer.
Alright, yeah. You sit down with Zoe and Scott. Scott is eating his trademark pizza sandwich, which is just 3 slices of pizza on top of one another. Zoe has a notebook out and is taking notes. But how do you get your food, Scott?
Why do you want to know so bad? It's pretty normal.
No. No, it can't be normal. I'm doing research for my latest fanfic, Cry Havoc and Let Slip the Dogs of Love. It's about a pack of werewolves going on the biggest...
Hi, Baz!
God, so many followers. Thank you so much for the follows. The biggest hunt of their lives will change them as hunters, but also as werepeople. They went looking for food, but what they found was personal growth and a new understanding of a group's sexual practices. Holy crap!
Again,
Orgy werewolf style.
she does
Anyway.
not have any chill.
No, she doesn't. Also food, so that's why I need to know, how do you hunt? Then why are you sitting here? Why aren't you sitting with Wolfpack who's at the other table?
Dorapina, I'm a little confused by your question. So you're only on Twitch a few months. How does being in
Oh,
Twitch
hold on.
streams matter? It's just a way to show support to people that
There
like,
we go.
you want to...
my internet died for a second, so now I'm back on OBS.
Okay. But no,
back,
Dorkina,
sorry.
it's just a way to support people by being in their stream and chatting and. Oh, like for the collab. If you like both of us, then honestly, what I would recommend is like you could just watch one of us because you'll be getting really the same content either way.
Yep.
But just have the other stream open in the background and mute the tab. That way
And
you're
that way
still
you can
counting
support
as a
both of
viewer
us.
and you're still supporting both of us.
Yeah.
Oh, well, normally I go to the cafeteria and I ask for pizza.
Sounds like me during summer camp. That's it? What about hunting a pack, enjoying the spoils together in a feast of blood and rage, exploring each other's bodies?
Well, I guess sometimes me and my cousins order pizza at home, and then the pizza comes, and then we eat the pizza.
Zoe does not look at all satisfied with Scott's answer. Maybe you can get Scott to give some juicier info or convince Zoe that ordering pizza is actually traumatic. But Scott, what about when you go searching for pizza in the wild? Zoe, don't dismiss the utter suspense and extreme pathos of waiting endlessly for the pizza to arrive. Truly, it is a central tragedy of the 21st century.
Look,
I don't know what either of these could be, but...
When you're hungry enough, that, 40 minutes or whatever that you're waiting for a pizza seems like 5 hours.
I don't know what either of these could be, though.
Well, for lunch, it's not tied to stats. It's just tied to, you just get a bonus with whatever character.
Nah, but... Right.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
We did that one
sorry.
time, and it was the worst.
They went out to the shop.
There was no cell phone service, so instead of calling for delivery, we had to transform into wolves and chase it down. And then when we got there, it wasn't even a pizza. It was 3 deer. And there wasn't any bread or cheese, so instead of bread, we used deer flesh. And instead of cheese, we used more deer flesh. And instead of pepperoni, we used...
Deer flesh?
No, beef jerky. We're not animals.
Oh, I think you are, Scott. I think you are. Now, how did you all sleep on your little camping trip in the nude or nude and cuddling? Down bad, girl. Jesus.
Zoe, down, girl. Jeez.
Look, it looks like this conversation is finally going the way Zoe wanted it to. She shoots you an appreciative wink with one of the light-devouring voids that passes for her eyes. Aw. Wait. I thought her eye was the top one and those were only for... Never mind.
I don't know.
Me
Death, she's not a Medusa. She's an eldritch horror turned high school girl.
Yeah, and there is a Medusa.
Yeah, there is actually a Gorgon girl.
But, by the way, turned trans high school girl.
Yeah, turned trans high school girl. Which I gotta
Which is
actually
awesome.
say, her
It's awesome. She is just me.
her coming out story is actually so sweet and well done.
Yeah. And the fact that she says she has a spank banker in this game is kind of funny.
Oh, sorry.
Continue. No, I so many followers.
Okay,
They
gotcha,
keep
gotcha.
pouring in, and I don't know what to do about it. Anyway, continue.
Accept the love that you deserve. That's what you should do about it.
I appreciate it.
You arrive at your chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating serfs in Iron Maiden. You're unfazed, but Calculester is very phased.
Friend Miranda, isn't locking your unpaid intern in a spike-filled sarcophagus unethical?
Unethical?
Unethical. Adjective. Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics.
Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles?
But I thought that ethics were a crucial part of being a good organic creature.
That's a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should teach her.
Warning, Fred's statements are inconsistent with the internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. God, the fact that Jacksepticeye voices Calculester is hilarious.
They have a lot of really solid voice actors for this game. Like,
But yeah, because they're all friends of Jesse Cox, like
Yeah.
legit. And
like
I remember when he was like coming up with the concept of this game. Anyway, continue.
Uh-oh. Quicks, set Miranda straight, or set Calculester crooked? What's this Calculester disagreeing with Miranda? Looks like it's disrespectful prison time for someone else, too. Miranda, let's punish your serf in a different way. Say by giving her a frowny face sticker with really aggressive glitter. Goblin Devourer, it makes me nervous that you're popping into a chat with two goblins.
Yeah.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
eat
lie,
me.
that makes me a little sketched out!
Don't eat me! Not on stream, at least.
Hello. Welcome here. Actually.
Welcome, welcome.
Right you are, Oz! Luckily, I always keep the second Iron Maiden on hand for emergencies.
Well,
You never know when you need
Calculus.
one Iron Maiden, and you especially never know when you need two.
Ruby, please. Oh, come now, Len. Maiden is an ineffective form of punishment for me, as I am made of steel and do not require sleep or freedom. However, I understand the punishing me is important to you, and so I will attempt to appear upset. Engage lamentation. Oh no, please, I'm being punished!
I apologize for folks on my end.
What just happened?
Cause, no. I apologize for the joke I'm about to make. Cause this
Oh.
is lewder than I like to be on stream. But, why is Calculester me when I'm getting punishments from my partner? Oh no, please, I am being punished! Oh no! Don't continue, that would be just awful!
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's more like it! Maybe you'll think twice before disagreeing with me in the future.
I think trillions of times per second, but for the sake of simplicity, yes, I agree to think at least twice.
Calculester remains in the Iron Maiden for the rest of lunch. He doesn't seem to mind, and you get some alone time with Miranda. Nice!
Let's trade places.
Challenge!
Oh, goblin noises! Player order is decide based on who is most likely to be hiding corpses in their basement. Start debating now. You know, if we go by the stereotypes online, I think I win.
Do you think you're likely to hide corpses in your basement? Apple doesn't have a basement. That's true.
Neither do I.
If we're going on
That's
that.
irrelevant. I have a crawl space under the house for like water repairs, and that's it.
I genuinely don't think I'm likely to hide corpses. I think I'd get too anxious about it.
I would too, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't try to hide them.
Okay. I respect the fact that you at least, like, think that you would. You would still, even if you get anxious.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Alright.
People do go trees from corpses.
Oh.
That's true.
500 bits! Yeah! Thank you, thank you.
Corpses
Sure,
is
the
a good
bodies,
way
it's a
of... Corpses is a great way to make a forest grow. You know what? That's a good point. Oh my god, that's Necromancer Appleseed's arc!
Oh my god. That day you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. And he treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at clinched movie tropes.
Cliche.
Oh, cliche.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, seriously, it's been going all stream. Like, what the hell? Who retweeted me to get so many followers? You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young.
Yo, Silent Sue, I just saw that you donated $15 US to the Trevor Project on
Yeah.
Ruby Stream.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for that.
Appreciate it. God. Like, seriously, I'm going to have to go check who the hell retweeted me. But anyway, you were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it. Guys, stop it! I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence the
Oh, we understand you perfectly, Lord Zagord. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger.
What? No! That's the opposite of what I said, and I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe! Okay? Z-O-E! Zoe! Can we take a rain check on the study session, Ruby? I can't stand being around these jerks. So, Zoe brushes past you, and on her way out, the cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, well, okay, it's concealed, but 5 more gift subs from Amber. Thank you so much. Or no, sorry. 5 more gift subs from Death 2990. Thank you so much. Sorry for giving credit the wrong way. Anyway, well, okay, it's concealed, but they're terrifying masks, but still.
all hail Zagord.
Zagord.
The Gord addressed you by name, and sorry.
Yeah, no, all good. Zagord addressed you by name, and you do not go mad with pleasure. Yo, Dev, thank you for planting 5 trees in the orchard and gifting 5 subs. That's
God.
so appreciated.
That I'm just going to say the fact that they go mad with pleasure
says all you
Says
need to
so
know
much.
about Zoe. Honestly,
Yeah.
It addressed you.
Sorry.
It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame. And what's more, it mentioned rain! Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of the cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity?
Cerebrospinal, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
No problem.
Brothers, sisters, bow down before Ruby, for she is clearly the prophet of Zagord.
That's right, bitches. Bow down before me.
Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagord, and yet now We do not understand what has changed.
That's pretty obvious.
Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it?
Fuck it, you've got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them that what they should really be sacrificing. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudice? What would that be? That's not fun, that's not charm. I don't think that's creative. Is that smart? No, that's bold.
Yeah, boldness, maybe?
Yeah. It's important to learn from your mistakes, to sacrifice another goat, but...
Right, we're sorry.
That's creative!
Yeah, I have no idea what the bottom one is.
I'm gonna do the bottom one.
Do it.
So
Oh, that's creative!
That's creative?
I guess. But our harmful prejudices are precious to us. They're how we remain reliably unpleasant, the better to unplease the gourd.
What? Maybe that's how it was with Zagord. You explained, but Zoe's got an entirely different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot.
Ah, your wisdom truly is subtle and deep. Very well. Bring out the prejudices.
One of the cultists steps forward with a steel-banded box aimed with blood and scorched by fire. You're not sure exactly what's inside, but it smells pretty racist.
Now bring out the vat of acid we always carry around.
Where were they keeping all this stuff? Those robes must be really roomy.
Now dissolve the prejudices in acid. Go on, do it!
The box dissolves with a sound like 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity.
I can hear
Holy
their
shit.
I can hear their heady sighs and tisks now.
Me going to my wife's grandmother's place. Jesus. Anyway.
We are suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be that we have been jerks?
Yes!
Alas, it is true. And it is true also that our Lord demands from us one further sacrifice. It is the greatest sacrifice of all. We must sacrifice the past. The name Zagord is gone, perished along with the dark timeline that gave it birth. Here and now, we rededicate ourselves to a new cult. The cult of Zoe!
Hell yeah! Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you can dissolve the prejudice of other bigots in acid, too. Or maybe you can just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, you gain +2 charm, +1 boldness.
All right.
Is this the first Monster Prom? I've only played the first one. Yeah, this is the first one, Silent Sue.
I want to get fun, but that's where Val is.
Well, you have plenty of money, so...
I do have plenty of money.
Okay,
So
go and buy something.
I could buy something, that's true. But you also need lots of money in order to impress Miranda.
Fair.
What's up?
Nice.
Let's face it, you're probably gonna end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? It's just called being smart.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay. There's not a lot I could get now.
Hype station?
Could just get the gift that keeps on giving. $0. Screw
Yeah.
it. Let's see what we get. We got... Come on. Oh, very good salad!
Wow, that pumped your stats.
Yeah, very good salad pumps your stats like a whole bunch.
Did you just get... You got plus 10 in every step. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Alright.
Jeez. Alright. I do know there's one that's the opposite of that.
Alright. Let's go.
Let's go.
You're doing something healthy, huh?
Sorry, Worm Surgeon, you can take her to prom. It's just a hidden route.
Don't you have to, like, buy everything? Or, like,
You
spend a
have
lot of
to
money
you
there?
have to just go there like 4 times in a row or something. And then she'll be like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like, stop coming here.
Yeah. Jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, not seahorses, emerges from a nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens and unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda. Oh, sorry.
Ah, Ruby, you seem like a trustworthy person.
Well, you certainly like to think so.
I need to let you in on a secret. And don't tell anyone this. I'm a princess. I've been keeping it undercover because I think I am falling in love with a mere commoner, Oz. Or Apple.
Princess.
I've thrown some hints here and there, like always wearing my crown or casually and subtly mentioning that I'm a princess every 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, God. Raid! Reactive Cupid, thank you for raiding in.
Yo,
Doggy
Cupid!
raid, hell yeah. Anyway, the true identity is discovered. Hi everyone, I am Charity Goblin Ruby. I am the Charity Goblin here on Twitch, and I give all money I make on this stream to charity. And right now I'm collabing with my good friend here, Appleseed.
Hello.
It is me.
And we are playing Monster Prom.
Yeah! Cupid, this was our first collab together!
I was looking for a bit. Have a good stream, I go sleep. Alright.
But soon
night,
it
Jeff.
shall be time for the plot point in every good romance where my true identity is discovered. And they must accept me as the princess that I am.
Subtle hints. Nudge, nudge. Anyway.
Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales, but alas, here in the real world, dictated by logic and reason,
You can't mean this one, right? Yeah.
there are some very confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms are unfair, and therefore against the monarchy. Naturally, I'm anxious to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret, that I am a princess.
Have a good night, Death.
What of Apple? How do they feel about the monarchy?
The monarchy? They love the monarchy. That's why they voted to never vote for a class president again and instead choose someone based on divine right. Oh, haven't you heard? Oz, or sorry, Apple has a tattoo that says "Down with the
Bourgeoisie.
bourgeoisie" on the. God. Nah, you didn't screw me over. I'm not going to screw you.
Yo,
Yummy,
Cupid! Thank you for resubbing!
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, 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 yummy fruit
God.
salad.
Voting? To end voting? Why, that's one of the most brilliant subversions of peasant power I've ever heard! Apple's support of the monarchy shall not go unnoticed, nor unrewarded. Assuming you consider going to prom with me as a reward for supporting the monarchy. Which of course
It
it
does.
is! Huzzah!
Huzzah! Indeed, you gain +3 charm. That's good places. Challenge!
Challenge! Everybody chooses an object.
Microphone.
Hairbrush. Genies used to be found in lamps. Player order is decided based on how likely it would be to find a 21st century genie inside the selected object.
Lamp is pretty damn good. Or... Sorry. What did you say?
I said hairbrush.
Hairbrush? No, I think microphone's more likely.
I think microphone's more likely too, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in our last week.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
A microphone genie would be pretty sick.
A fun fact. In the D&D campaign I was playing Ruby in, one of our players did find a microphone genie. Legit. And he was a bard. He was effectively a bard for our party, kind of, that we could summon once a day
I love that.
for combat.
Thanks for lurking, Cupid.
That day during recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. I found your Twitch through a tweet, and I wanted to say I love what you're doing. Thank you so much, Sheepy Shoe. So rad. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party! You gain +2 fun. You spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood. Hey Ruby, sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cult stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals.
That's a plus.
I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not to mess with success.
Zoe out.
Anyway, I gotta go study for my ambush finance midterms later. As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultists peeking around a corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Welcome to the
Hey,
end of
Ruby.
the world.
Praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering.
Hell yeah.
Did Zoe say anything about us? Does she like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We all love her so much, and we want to make sure she's as happy or unhappy or ruthlessly insane as she possibly can be. I love her the most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do.
No,
I'm the one standing at the front. I was standing at the front last time. We all look the same because we're wearing masks.
That's a good joke.
Silence! You can't silence me. You're not my Grandmaster.
God damn it.
Well, someone is, right? I mean, we have a Grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult would we be without a Grandmaster? We don't, do we? Well, that won't do. Please, Ruby, grace us with your wisdom. How shall we choose our Grandmaster?
You need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student for a day, and then the answer will be obvious. That's creativity. That has to be. The title of Grandmaster should go to whoever can compose the best theme song, and that's fun.
No, that's
Oh
creativity.
no, that's creative.
Oh no.
We've already created theme song.
We've already created a theme song for Zoe. It is based on the guttural chant we used to mutter when communing with the dread Zagord. We're not professional musicians or anything, but we think it's pretty good. Here, give it a listen.
Let's take a deep breath in unison and then begin the most cacophonous symphony of screaming it to screaming ever to assault your eardrums. It is not good morning music. It is not good music at all. It is the auditory equivalent of being decapitated with a chainsaw.
Damn.
Blood leaks from every part of your head that blood can leak from. You're not even sure it's your blood. What's that noise? Oh, for the love of... Are you guys doing the Zagor chant? I hate that chant.
Kira redeemed head pat the gob. Don't mind if I do.
I'm into
Hi,
K-pop,
Mixer! Thank you for
nerdcore,
following!
hip-hop,
Welcome to the orchard!
and anime OSTs now. Cut that out. New follow. Just Junie. But it's too late. The cultists have already melted themselves into fluid while the dreadful chanting. You're not feeling too great yourself. You lose -2 boldness, -1 smarts. Oh well.
I guess
Thanks for the lurk.
I'll go to the library and get more money because the rest of my stats are pretty solid. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs.
I love that picture. That picture's amazing.
Why does that look like Lulu though?
It is! It's Lulu! Leo, that's you! Oh my god. Anyway.
Sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught.
Most terrible news, friend! I've just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to our random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all.
Oh my god.
Please, help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court?
Just keep an eye out for the classic signs: shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk. Pretty much everybody's a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever it points at, kill them.
I think you're gonna get either of these because of how high your stats are.
This sounds smart. And this sounds bold, maybe?
That is definitely... That's either bold or fun.
Okay, so smart was the first one.
But that would mean... Could Lord Darkheart Stabbington be a traitor?
Ark Stabbington? Nice.
Darkheart Stabbington.
I must warn Father at once. We have to find a way, and we have to find a new royal babysitter.
I love that that's their babysitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, unless that name is Darkheart Stabbington. You gain +2 smarts and +1 money as a reward.
Challenge.
Lord Draconic! Challenge! Everybody chooses a movie. Princess Bride.
Did you choose that because of me?
No, I chose that because it's one of my favorite movies.
You know my dad's in that movie, right?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the six-fingered man in that movie. Anyway.
I just chose that because I really like Princess Bride.
Okay.
Legit.
Red Line. I choose Red Line, the anime.
Okay.
The anime movie.
Player
How hard
one.
it would be to explain this. I win.
Oh,
There's
yeah, you
no
win.
way.
You win. Damn.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Alright. You find Liam bending over his burrito with intense concentration. He's obviously taking a food pic for a momentagram. He channels the silent energy of the moon. Anyway. Zoe is right behind him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She channels the giggling energy of the moon.
That sounds cute.
Liam, this pic is all wrong. Tell the burrito to smile with its eyes. And make its cheese look less melty. And add a filter! Filter more! Filter again!
Ugh. Why must I constantly be disturbed while taking my refined food pics? No one understands my superior sense of frame.
Maybe because that's my phone you're using?
A fair point. But my phone is charging. What am I supposed to do with this food in the cafeteria at lunchtime? Eat it? I think not.
Purple dork, I'm just saying that if you want to reach true levels of Tex-Mex beauty, you should add this sticker of Jimin?
Jimin.
To your
Yeah.
food pic. Nothing that says good taste like pasting the face of a K-pop superstar next to a high school burrito. It's probably a microwave burrito too, knowing high school students. You're oh god. For a moment, all three of you just admire the Jimin sticker. Is it Yemen?
I have no idea.
Yemen sticker?
I don't know
Liam
enough
shakes it
about
off
K-pop.
and yeah, me neither. Regains his composure.
Let's agree to disagree, timeless horror.
Or let's put Yemen in your dumb food pic.
Stop it.
Quick fix this burrito momentagram K-pop emergency. True K-pop fans know that Yemen's favorite food is enchiladas, and his second favorite food is leaving Liam. No. What if we use the Yemen sticker where he's contemplating the existential notion of death, meaninglessness, and the void?
You had me
Yeah.
at meaninglessness. I'll allow this nonsense.
Thank you so much for all the new followers. I hope someone didn't just like buy me followers. I hope these are actually real people.
I imagine they're real.
Yeah,
people.
no. Yeah. Yeah, now snap that thing. I had a friend who actually got the other thing. Anyway.
I must admit, Yemen adds a quiet, powerful pathos to this bean and cheese burrito. This appropriation of mainstream culture is quite satisfying.
Zoe's pic goes mega uber super viral, and now the whole world is Yemening their burritos. Jeez, the internet is weird, but not as weird as your high school.
So we just started a new TikTok trend.
I guess.
Except on Instagram. Does Instagram have trends? I
Hey,
I
Kat,
genuinely
thank you so
don't
much
know.
for the prime.
To my girl! You come upon... This is our first Damien scene, I just realized.
Yeah.
You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently at her neighboring table.
I don't get it. Why you collect all those stupid forks and spoons and shit?
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly.
Silly boy! The silverware is not for killing.
Things can be for stuff other than killing. That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you.
Well, of course they do.
But they're not using any of your silverware.
Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes.
So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose?
Things have practical purposes?
Hell yeah, lurkers are hella valid.
Everyone is valid.
Hell yeah. We appreciate you, lurkers.
These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve this dispute. Damien's right, Miri. Maybe it is time you started murdering people with your silverware. Lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses?
That's different. Those corpses are useful.
Useful for what?
For holding down important documents. Yeah, hell yeah! Lurkers are the backbone of any stream. Sorry, I'm pumping my arm, but you can't see it because I don't have motion tracking or hand tracking.
For real though, lurkers like make a fucking stream. So like anyone who just
you all are valid, and we love you all.
anyone who just even so much as lurks and doesn't say a single word, like you're hella valid, and we appreciate you.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
What important documents?
Documents about very important. Oh, fine. I guess I don't have any use for the stupid corpses. I just stack them in the shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes. There. Are you happy?
Extremely.
Whatever. I'm gonna go play with my corpses.
You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth. I'm genuinely so curious. Like, part of my sick, twisted brain wants to try and write a fanfic of the romance fork.
Yeah.
I'm
mean,
so curious what that would entail.
It's really good for pulling hair.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
I like how that's immediately what I go to. Anyway, challenge.
Everyone chooses an occupation.
Video editor.
Dentist.
I am scared of the romance fork. Hell yeah. Player orders decided based on how boring a VR simulator based on the
Selected
selected.
occupation.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said dentist.
No, mine is a lot more boring. It's the same repetitive task over and over again. Although, I will say, my friend Pat sometimes streams him making my boss's YouTube videos, and actually gets quite a few viewers. Great guy. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I've watched people edit videos before on stream. I wouldn't say dentistry would be boring. I think it would be just kind of gross as a VR sim.
Yeah, but then you have things like Surgeon Simulator.
Yeah, that's true. But Surgeon Simulator's also like the whole point of that is to fuck. Like, it's so easy to fuck it up.
Yeah, but I think it's the same thing with this, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. Last one.
Let's go.
I'm going to the bathrooms because we haven't been there.
Dentist sim would be funny. I don't know if it would be. I feel like
I
it would
love
just be
this
gross.
picture of her.
Oh, QB Max! Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the orchard, friend.
I love this picture of her.
I know, it's so cute.
This is a different way of jacking. Anyway, that day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you expect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom, you gave +0 shits, but you gained +2 boldness. Seems like Zoe is practically blushing magenta as she sidles up to you. Oh, we're in the bathroom. So listen, Ruby. Hanging out at school and getting into wacky shenanigans is great and everything, but it's all so randomly absurd and absurdly random, and I just want to have some kawaii date time. So what if we do something super, super cute and adorable together? Like a nice little picnic. I mean, I still want it to be personal to me, you know. So I want to have the picnic in a pocket dimension nightmare void that holds a special place in my heart. It's just a super cute, cozy despair realm devoid of any sense and unreachable to normal minds. So I like to hang out there and watch anime on my phone between classes. Anyway, want to meet me there in a few? I'll bring us some cute little picnic snacks. You try to think of a way to keep from losing your sanity and getting your soul fractured. See you in a few. Ah, shit, that sounds super adorable, except for the losing your mind part. But you know a good way to fix that. I do. Grab a cup of coffee, some nuts, some blueberries, a scarf, and scarf them down. All food well known for being good for your brain. Purchase a foil anti-void hat from the very trustworthy dude that sells stuff in the dark alley behind the school.
You know, just a very trustworthy dark alley
Yes!
dude. Yeah!
You stop by the school snack shop, which is a thing that exists. I actually had one in my school. Exists, but is rarely mentioned because what you think, you know, every single location at Spooky High, you don't. You get a half-calf macchiato, triple salcho latte, salcho latte, some trail mix and blueberries, and shove them in the old food hole. We're going on a picnic. Immediately you can feel the magic working.
This is for, you know, you not losing your sanity.
Yeah. Hey there, Ruby. You ready to head to that despair realm? You sure hope so. Zoe takes your hand and you can feel your heart pounding and your pulse race. She leads you onward. So here it is. I hope you like that atmosphere. I mean, not the atmosphere, like the vibe. I mean, I hope you like that as well. I just mean, like, literally how devoid of oxygen the actual atmosphere here is. God, why is she me? Whether or not the world whether or not this would have been a problem for you normally, which is frankly debatable, it certainly isn't today. Not after that healthy and energizing snack. You always use a healthy snack to start the day off right and decimate obstacles from geometry tests to getting impaled with a spear, which are equally likely at this school. Are you having fun? You seem like you're having fun, right? Like, you're having fun. Gosh. She is just me on a first date.
Oh my
like,
god.
literally.
Actually, though, this was legit my first date with my partner. Like, just you're enjoying this, right? Like, we're having a good time, right?
I had false confidence on my first date because I had to be very masculine for her grandma.
See,
anyway.
I was like, I was nervous, which is really funny considering we've been friends for actual years. So it's like, I already knew we vibed well, so I don't know why I was so like, oh my god, are you enjoying this? Is everything okay?
I mean, you're not shrieking with agony, and your eyes haven't melted out of your face, and you're still speaking coherently. So that's pretty good for this dimension.
Dorina Pina, I'm seeing you mention Trauma Team. Trauma Team is legit one of my favorite games of all time.
It's a good baseline for any date, really. You and Zoe have a wonderful and super cutesy time drinking your sodas to the sounds of the wind echoing in your ears, eerily, like the shrieks of dying. It seems like your healthy snack wasn't quite healthy enough to keep your brain from any change whatsoever, because you're now inexplicably highly empathetic to the feelings of raccoons. Hey, Will, you hear that? I know you're in my chat lurking. But it was so everything Zoe dreamt of.
Doreen and Pina were absolutely best friends now.
Specifically that you survived it, and you gain +2 charm with raccoons, which bleeds over into your regular monster life too, along with +1 fun.
All right.
And yeah, Lulu, that's exactly how it was. It was like, you know I'm being weird, right? Oh, I'm being weird. Oh, fuck, I'm being so weird. And, you know, then there's him who's just like, you're fine. Like, I'm used to you. Okay, yeah, start kick your sensationalist video, blah, 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 money, +2 money. Afterwards, a royal procession 500 members strong informs you that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight. The restaurant she's chosen is so fancy, its name is unpronounceable by anyone making less than 6 figures. But with all these heavily armed guards around you, you think it unwise to refuse. And so, later that night... This restaurant is remarkably charming for a low-born establishment. Granted, the flatware is only platinum, not diamond. And this wine seems to be significantly less than 1,000 years old. But at least our table is held up by 3 weeping serfs, as it always ought to be. Garçon, 1 bowl of rubies and a bottle of actual gold, if you would be so kind. And my suitor will have... Quick, pick something before she realizes that you've never been anywhere fancier than Wilmer's Chicken Hut.
Oh, God.
Okay, that top one is definitely charming, and the bottom one is money. My charm...
One of everything and I'm buying. Do it!
But my charm is higher than my money, and I'm worried, like, they're both high, but I'm worried that if I go for the one that's less, it's not gonna work. So, I'm gonna
I trust one of everything. Do it! It's going to impress her more.
No! I'm not screwing this up, potentially! I would love to, but I don't want to screw this up! That's the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me! Most people in my family simply order the most expensive thing on the menu. It doesn't even have to be edible. In fact, it usually isn't. But you're willing to actually eat food in front of me? I'm charmed! She's so charmed, in fact, that she doesn't even notice that you never actually ordered anything. Score! You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun.
Alright, and the Monster Prom.
Alright, it's time.
Thank you for another sub, gifted sub, Amber. Let's try it.
Alright, Miranda.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Oh! Are you really asking me to the Monster Prom? How chivalrous and brave of you! Yes, yes! I accept your proposal! As is customary on prom night, I will be waiting for you at a sea dragon's cave. You should rescue me so we can attend the Monster Prom. It will be delightful.
You're my fairy tale.
Prom night was fantastic. You had a lot of fun, but that wasn't enough for Miranda, who wanted it to be the best night ever. So she acquired all the fun from some of your classmates and used it to increase yours. You thought fun didn't work that way, but it turns out it does. You'll both remember that night forever.
Let's go.
Let's
All
go!
Let's shatter the fourth wall today. We have some people who want to say something to you. Hey, yo, it's your boy, Minister Arthur. Thanks for like enjoying the shit out of this game. I was very surprised during launch, and I'm still surprised. I'm just constantly surprised. I can't not be surprised anymore. This is my life now. Anyway, it was a pleasure to work it so exclusively and entirely on a project, not a common experience. Let me tell you, especially for one whose art style doesn't really adhere to anything out there. So, like, to my feather art snowflakes, it's possible, but also, dude, be realistic. What was I actually supposed to say here? I like that when I go to the online in the Genie Akinator, Brosif actually knows some of the characters in this game. Yeah. Check out my toes. You probably can't see them as they're likely cut off by the bottom of the screen. Toes. There's Jesse. There's my man.
Yeah, Jesse.
Wow. So, Jesse actually used to work in the same office as me, and so me and him used to hang out quite often.
What? That's so cool.
Yeah. Anyway. Wow, wow. Can you believe this? Look at how far we've come. I'll never forget discovering an early demo for Monster Prom and thinking, I need to be a part of this game. And so I reached out to the team and said, let me produce this game. And despite all the lawyers telling them no, they said yes. And now I'm sure you're wondering, Jesse, what do producers do? Well, let me ask you, how did you hear about the game? When did you first decide to play it? Chances are I was in the background luring you into a false sense of security in order to strike with your experiences. Unexpected love for Zoe. Hell yeah. That's pretty much it. That and jumping on phone calls to shout, less clothes, more Damien, send me polyerotica.
Honestly valid.
You know a producer. Anyway, from the bottom of your hearts, thank you for your love and support. And sharing this amazing game with others. Now bring on the sequel. Hey, I know you can't tell based on my facial expressions, but I am incredibly stoked to have helped make this game a reality. I literally never even dreamed that the game would reach as many people as it has, or make them quite so happy / horny. Hello, we are goblins. We
Hello,
are
yes. You
One
called?
time, someone at a convention even asked me to sign something, which is crazy because my avatar has no face, so how did they even know it was me? Anyway, seeing the fun everybody's had makes all of the work that went into Monster Prom feel worth it. You guys are a huge part of what makes this game great. Yes, Monster Prom was actually the first video game I ever wrote for, and Julian cold approached me on social media to work on it. But, and this is very important, he insisted on paying me from the very beginning. I don't care what your resume looks like. Never let anyone make you work for free.
And that's
that is
awesome.
True. That is true.
No one ever ever let anyone convince you that your art or whatever you create is worth just exposure or any dumb shit like that.
Yeah, like, seriously. And this is the third time it's been brought up on the stream. I'm not answering that question on stream. Thank you. Anyway, and if I had lips, I'd give you a big old kiss later.
Oh god.
My dear sweet monsters, children.
I love their, like, monster OCs.
Yeah. As a little girl, I lived for computer games, mostly text adventures, Zork Life, and point and click. King's Quest forever! Yeah, but I never dreamt I would be making them. Our fabulous lead writer, Corey, has been my friend since I was 14 years old. And I'm so glad that through a series of random events, he ended up bringing me along to Monster Prom. I am forever floored by the creativity of this amazing team, and equally so by the creativity it's brought out in all of you. Digital art, painting, snowmen, latte art, plushies, fanzines, raising money for charity. Hell yeah, charity gang here. Every time I think I've seen Monster Prom honored in every possible medium, someone pops up with something new and amazing. It's such an honor and delight. Thank you for making such a beautiful community of friends and collaborators, and for letting me and my furry little rat babies bear witness to it all. Well, here we are, and look how far we've come. I remember clearly the day we started thinking about Monster Prom. We were sitting at a bar, the skies were green, and a zebra in a tuxedo asked me what I wanted to drink while I took off my umbrella hat. Well, maybe I don't remember it so well, but what I really know is that no one actually knew what to expect. We wanted to come up with funny, stupid, modest little game, yet we got a massive beast that every day delusions.
I feel like that's my. I don't know what word is delusions a word?
Yeah, it is, but it doesn't fit here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Us with more love than we can process, and we can't thank you enough for it. I mean, I can't directly thank you for enjoying my art or my writing, but fuck it. I'm the programmer, and I can do whatever I like around here. Like, I don't know. Pizza face. Okay, too distracting from my gorgeous shiny body. But really, what made Monster Prom what it is now was not us, it was you. You keep your constant streams of fan art, videos, and comments is what allows us to keep throwing you more shenanigans and horny stories. Think of this as a wheel of horniness. The more you want, the more we can give you. Wink,
Wink, wink.
Every part of this journey was worth it, and I can't wait to see what lies ahead. Oh man, I wish I had a pizza face in real life. And it's been 2 years since we released this game, and it still feels like it's probably been like 4 now, right?
Yeah, at this point it's been close to like 4 or 5.
I always wanted to start my own thing, doodling and scribbling stories since I was little. One day, circa 2016, I had saved enough money, and I decided it was time to take the risk, to place all my chips on a project of mine. From then on, it has been one of the greatest journeys of my life. I am grateful for every step of it, for every talented human being that has been crazy enough to join us. Just imagine, at first, it was just me with a notebook full of confusing scribbles and no real experience making video games. Yet I was convinced the idea could work. And somehow, these people chose to trust me. It still amazes me every time someone chooses to believe in my vision, turning it into our vision. A vision turned reality as the game found success beyond our wildest expectations. And that has been thanks to you. Thanks. Monster Prom has always been a true labor of love, and seeing that love reciprocated by such a loyal, strong, and wonderful fandom has been constant delight. We see you, fan art, reviews, memes, fanfics, tweets. It blows our mind every time.
I've never actually done this ending. This is so cute. Like, oh my
Right?
god.
Which is why I thought I should do it to give everyone credit. Posture check and full health check? Hell yeah. Give me 1 second. And stretch. Is this Monster Camp? No, this is Monster Prom. To think these characters we created have connected this strongly with people, you make working on this a true blast. If you saw us, we go on concocting new wacky adventures for these monsters, and at every minute we wonder how all of it will resonate with you.
I will hydrate
Your
and
support-
check my posture. Thank you, Lulu.
Your support for our work makes us want to become our best creative selves. It pushes us to build the best stories possible. And even outside of the game, all of this has changed my life forever in ways I would never have imagined. Back then, when all this was a bunch of confusing scribbles on a notebook. So I think I never will stop feeling grateful to the team, to the fandom, to every person who has shown us support. The best I can do is in exchange is to keep doing my best to give back. Thank you. So yeah, this is us, Art, Jesse, Corey, Maggie, Elias, and Julian. But there are still many people helping with all of the details of this weird, wonderful thing called Monster Prom. I love that picture.
I know, it's so cute.
I like how there's just like a gremlin in there.
Yeah. Monster saunas.
Behind it, yeah. Behind every name in the credit, there's a wonderful human being with great dreams, mad talent, and their own story to share. We're working on new things, sequels, merch, even new franchises with all new narratives, worlds. We're thankful and we're excited to see what you think about all our upcoming projects, about our wildest new ideas. Seriously, we don't take your support for granted, so be sure we're working hard to keep so you keep connecting with our work in the future. Thanks for being here, for joining us in this journey. We hope we see you again soon, in whatever comes next. Thank you.
Aw, yay! That's such a cute
I got the death
ending.
ending. Best at being alone.
Miranda's quote.
What? Why can't I use my
What?
quoting
Why can't-
server for this quote? How disastrous!
Anyway. That was it.
That's Monster Prom, y'all.
You want to read this last part since my throat is kind of sore?
Those 3 weeks were maybe some of the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of
Liam.
companies. It's known
I got Liam over here. I know.
It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it.
Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable.
Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach.
For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were... Lyle! And we were ready to start. There we go.
Yay! Oh, this game is so cute.
It's so much fun.
I love it so much.
I'm gonna take you all tonight on scary walk in the park. You will see how we have fun, alright?
The music at the end here is also really good too.
Yeah, it's so good. We need to find someone to raid into.
We do. This is true.
Go find someone to raid into. While the end credit plays.
As for things coming up soon, Ruby, do you have any exciting things coming up in the near future?
I'm starting a new game sometime next week. I'm still trying to decide what that's going to be, and I have a collab tomorrow night, tomorrow night with Amber, Maker Mama Amber.
Nice!
Where we're going to be doing the trial of style in World of Warcraft. So basically a World of Warcraft fashion show.
Nice! That sounds so fun!
We should, and by the way, Atsu's streaming, and so is Tia Singer.
Okay.
So those are two goblins. Gurg is also streaming. But yeah, do you have anything exciting?
I actually am doing my first ever charity event this weekend.
Holy crap!
Yeah, so it was kind of
Are you accepting guests?
convenient timing, doing stuff with you. Tomorrow will be my big thing with friends. I'm doing Jackbox with my Discord. I've got some incentives to potentially do some games with chat and stuff. Otherwise it's mostly gonna be solo, but I am streaming and raising money for the World Wildlife Fund. And yeah, I'm very nervous.
Awesome.
I'm very excited. I'm doing that all weekend.
Well, I know who I'm raiding into tomorrow.
You don't have to, but it is appreciated.
Oh, I know I don't have to. I want to, because charities are good all around. Well, at least most charities are.
Yeah, most charities are pretty solid.
So, who do we want to go into?
That's a really good question.
Tiffany Witcher is the charity witch on Twitch. She's also a good one. She's a friend of mine.
I don't know if I know her.
Yeah, she's a very interesting VTuber. I'll send you her link.
Yeah, please. I always love rating people that I don't know. Because then I'm like, ooh, now I get to lurk in your stream and figure out what you're all about.
Yeah, Tiffany Witcher also is part of the AMD crew, and we're both charity streamers, so, you know.
Nice. Okay, well, let's rate them.
Alright. Have a good night, y'all!
Thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow for the start of the charity stream.
Bye.
Bye, friends!
We're out on